Yes, guys, this is another part of real-time interview crackers. This is the part 19. Today I'm with Terraform for freshers and experienced. Basically, I targeted the freshers, also the experienced guys. You can get lots of things from here. Terraform day-to-day workspace simulations. So Terraform workspace, this is the burning question, especially in the interview. So for the security reason, also the environment separation, Terraform workspace is useful. In the real time, total I have added here 12 questions and scenarios. Also hands-on, I'll show you all the questions. I'm not going straightforward like this, but in the detail, if I go like this, then we can see lots of things which one is needed for you guys. Let's see. In detail, first question is very simple. What is Terraform and how does it work? So this is the definition. This is the IAC tool. I am not going in detail. I think you guys know that. And how it works. Write a configuration file. Define your infrastructure in .tf files. So when Terraform question is coming in the interview, you have to say that this is the file calls .tf. It has anything as main.tf or variables.tf like that. HashiCorp language is the HCL it's using. So resource, this is the AWS EC2 instance. Which one is start? The HCL language. This is the one. Resource AWS instance, then example. Amazon machine image. This is the machine image ID. And instance type. Okay, we can see here. We have here ls main.tf get main.tf. See here the resource AWS instance example, then AMI. So this is the resource type, which an instance, the name is example I have taken. AMI is it's calling the variable, then AMI ID, then instance type also calling the variable, then instance type. Okay, so we need to see our variables file also. So inside the variables.tf, see here the .tf, everything is the .tf, right? So inside here the AMI ID, where is the AMI ID? This is the AMI ID inside here. So main.tf is calling var, that means this variable file. Variables, this is the only var is calling var dot, then is taking this AMI ID. Same way instance type is taking the instance type from here. Why the instance type? This is the instance type. So var dot instance type is calling the T2 micro. Okay, so for the freshers, please don't feel complicated about this one. Then initialize Terraform. Terraform init is coming, then this one, this command giving the red color, then Terraform plan is coming. Okay, for the freshers please, then Terraform apply is coming. Okay, then a state file. After apply, Terraform maintains a state file, terraform.state, tf state, to track the current state of your infrastructure. Here I already finished the apply. Now my state file is where? Let's see. State file inside here. So cd terraform, okay, state terraform.tf state.d ls. Inside I have let's go to the dev, cd dev folder. Inside is ls. Here the Terraform state tf state file is here. Also the backup file is here. Okay, so how do you import manually created resources into Terraform? This is very much important question. How do you import manually resources? Okay, so you have to import the manually resources with, see here, a DevOps engineer manually created EC2 instance on AWS. Now team wants to manage it using Terraform. Okay, step 1, write configuration. So resource in a .tf file, resource, then AWS instance example. So resource type, then name is example I have given, and this is the way. Amazon machine image, this is the ID I have showed you. Instance type t2.micro. Then this is the manually. If you don't use the variable file, let's go back. So ls, see here, variables.tf. if you don't use this one, then just in the main.tf you have to write like this way. Import resource, use the Terraform import resource, then Terraform import AWS instance dot example. Actually state file is lost, then you have to do import resource. If lost, then how to import the resource, let's see. Terraform.tf state we have to delete from here. rm terraform.tf state we delete it from here. So Terraform import resource type, resource name, resource ID. So our resource type AWS instance dot example, we can see here, see AWS instance in the main.tf, resource type and name is example, right? So same thing is here, and our ID is this one. We can see our ID from here, this one, last EA4. So enter. It's importing. Yeah, import is successful. So ls, we need to go inside now. Terraform cd, we are now have to go there, then dev folder, ls. So here is also Terraform tf state dot backup. So let's see, cat Terraform tf state. So our tf state is here. Terraform, see here, this is, yes. Then verify, of course you have to do verify. Then how do you manage multiple environments, dev, stage and prod using Terraform? Approach 1, Terraform workspace. This is the Terraform workspace I have showed you. Control L, ls, always see the ls first. If you see here .d, tf state.d, that means this is the workspace. So let's see Terraform workspace list. Oh, my bad. Workspace. So it's coming. Here is without default dev, prod, qa and stage I have created, and now I am in the dev stage. Okay, so if I like to move, then Terraform workspace, select like going to the stage, right? Stage. Okay, so I am now switched to the workspace stage. So see the list, workspace list. So see the asterisk, this is this my current workspace. If I need one more workspace, maybe manager said that make one non-prod. Okay, so how to do that? Terraform workspace, new, then non-prod. You can put like this way, like this way. So let's see, we are created and switched also. If you see the list, we are now in the non-prod now. See, we are now in the non-prod. See the asterisk here. So this is the way how to create. This is the creation. If you put the new command here, workspace new, then create a new one. See that, created. Okay, it's very easy thing. So Terraform workspace new dev, new stage, new prod. Switch workspace and apply. This is the select command for the switch, and creation is new command. Okay, then actually no need apply. Without applying is working, but if you apply, then it's coming the state file there. Then Terraform modules, create reusable modules and pass environment specific variables. So module like VPC, inside the resource /modules/VPC environment dev. So here in the module you are giving the passing the environment dev. If you pass the environment dev, then it will work only this one. See here, only this dev. Then what is the Terraform state file and why is it important? Definition: Terraform state file, that means terraform.tf state, is a JSON file that stores the current state of your infrastructure. Terraform state file is the current state. And terraform.tf backup, another one is backup. I am in the non-prod, right? I'm showing you something interesting. So let's go to the select dev, because I have worked with dev. Let's go there. It's taking a bit time. Yes, I am switched to the dev. Inside the dev, see here Terraform tf state.d, that means directory, right? cd terraform.d. inside there I have to go again to dev, cd dev. See, so secured. Inside tf state.d it has created automatically these guys. So I'm in the dev now, dev environment now. Absolutely. ls, see here terraform.tf state, then another one is terraform.tf state .backup. See here .backup, this is important. So backup means before this tf state is current state. Backup, this file is just one step earlier step, you know. So what I'm showing you, this is the tf state is the current one. So previous one is .backup, tf state .backup. Importance: tracks the mapping between resources in your configuration and real world infrastructure. Enables Terraform to determine what changes need to be made during Terraform apply. So when you are doing the Terraform apply, when apply coming is finished, then the current state is coming. And before before this apply, guys, the fresher please, before this apply, the state is .backup. Very easy. This one is, that means this file is before apply and this file is after apply. Freshers, it was really very much problem with me when I was new. So I think you guys will be smarter than I. So please make sure that you could understood which one is tf state and .backup. .backup is before apply and .tf state is after apply, that means current one. Then best practices: store the state file remotely. If you store the state file remotely, especially S3 bucket for AWS, they are the best practice. Then enable state locking to prevent current updates. That means state locking means DynamoDB for AWS, DynamoDB lock ID. I made another video, you can see that one. I'm giving the link there in the description. So one scenario here, a junior DevOps engineer accidentally deleted Terraform state file. How would you resolve this? So I said that Terraform state file is after apply, right? So you have to go before apply, right? Easy. Before apply with which one? Dot backup file. This is the normal thing. So you have to go back, you have to copy that dot backup file. Then you have to create one more Terraform dot tf state. Just copy, then paste. Then it's coming there. So this is the normal way. Then steps, Terraform from backup, restore from backup. If a backup exists, if you have the backup, that means dot backup exists, restore the state file, recreate the state file manually. This is the import. Use the import to re-import. This is the import command, AWS instance example. This is the manually you can import there. Verify run Terraform plan to see everything is good. Then how do you run batch script after creating resources with Terraform? Use provisioners. Then example, run a script on a EC2 instance after creation. So for the batch script, okay, resource, this is the instance, AWS instance, then this is the name, this is the type, then this is the name, resource type name, then Amazon machine image ID, then instance type. This is the resource type, this is the instance type. Freshers, it was problem with me. This is the resource type, AWS instance, then resource name, example, AWS using like this way. And instance type, this is the instance type is T2 micro. Two things are different. Okay. Then provisioner, remote exec, then inline chmod plus x path to script.sh. This is the actually file, shell file. So it should be executable. So you have to make executable first, then you have to showing up the how to be executed. This is called the remote exec. You have to do remotely executed. For why? How do you run batch script after creating resources with Terraform? Okay, then connection type is SSH, user is Ubuntu or EC2 user. If you are not using Ubuntu, if you are using the AWS Linux, then EC2-user or CentOS. Then private key file, you have to see the private key also. Host self.public IP. It will do the public IP also. How do you implement blue-green deployment using Terraform? So create two identical environments, define two sets of infrastructure resources, two auto-scaling groups. So this is the blue-green. Okay, blue-green deployment. That means blue is existing one, green is new one. So you have to define two sets of infrastructure, two auto-scaling groups also. Resource, AWS auto-scaling group, then blue, and one is blue. Guys, I'm changing the color like this. Another one is, see here, green. That means auto-scaling group, two auto-scaling group, right? Freshers, please watch here. Two auto-scaling groups. So one resource, this is the resource name, resource type, this is the name. Resource name is blue, this is the type. Okay, then just inside is nothing. This is the comment configuration for blue environment. Same way, resource type, auto scaling group, then name is green. So switch traffic, use a load balancer or DNS to switch traffic between the blue and green. Guys, freshers please, when the load balancer is coming, use then application load balancer or network load balancer coming. When the DNS domain name service is coming, then route 53 is coming. Okay, so it was problem with me, so I'm sharing with you guys. So load balancer when coming, then application load balancer or network load balancer. When DNS coming, then route 53 is coming. Then yes, resource AWS route 53 record example, that means domain name service. When route 53 coming, then a record is coming, type is a. Okay, and this is the resource type, is record, route 53 record, and this is the which record, that means this is the DNS type is a record. Okay, so TTL 300 seconds, that means 5 minutes. Record is like that way. We can see if you like. Let's see here, the route 53. They need to be clear for you guys. Okay, so here is, I have one hosted zone. If I go here, so this is my one domain. So it needs the create record. See, when you are coming here, create record, then record type, which one? A record is for IPv4, IPv6 is 4A. See here, a. This is for IPv6, or you can do the CNAME or anything else, but normally a record is coming for IPv4. Then here is the your IPv4 should be here value. Okay, so record name, if you don't give anything else, that means it has just learnit.click or the domain name is coming, or www also you can give there. This is the TTL, see 300, that means seconds. This is right, this is the second TTL, second. And routing policy, this is the actually crucial thing. Normally simple routing, if this is for failover, that means another region, you have to go this way, failover, or latency you can do this way. Geolocation, maybe only for India, only for Europe, only for America or Australia, this server will be working. You have to give that geolocation. Okay, so yeah, and weighted sometimes when too much traffic, then this is the weighted. So normally is simple routing. So simple routing, then you have to create the record is here. If not simple routing, if failover coming, see here left side is coming, choose type, which one, primary region or secondary region. Then record ID you have to give here, the record ID for primary region or secondary region for the failover. Okay, so this is the way. And yeah, this is for actually for route 53. How do you integrate Terraform with CI/CD pipeline? Push code to repository, store Terraform code in a version control system, that means GitHub first. Then set up the CI/CD pipeline, define stages for init, validate, plan, and apply. When in the actually the CI/CD pipeline, then these four things: Terraform init, Terraform validate, Terraform plan, Terraform apply. So these four fingers. Okay, so first is init, then validate, the code will be validated, that means HashiCorp language .tf code or ACL code. Then plan is just dry run, just to see, and finally apply. Think about GitLab. If the GitLab, then stages, under the stages all are coming first, validate, plan, like this way. I forgot to give the hyphen should be hyphen init. So init, then validate, then plan, then apply. Then when coming the init, then script is coming. Here the validate, actually validate and init, both guys I have showed here. You can use also like this way. If you are using like this way, then no need the init, because stages it will read everything. So validate stage, here is Terraform init and validate, both commands are used. Then plan, then see if the stages is parent, this is our children. Okay, validate plan this, and then validate sibling to plan, right? Then this is the grandchildren script, and these guys are grandchildren, right? So same way the plan script, so everyone has the script. Forget validate or plan, think about this one stage name has script, another stage name has script, another stage name apply has script. So just think about like this way, that in the GitLab CI/CD, the stages, then hyphen, I'm giving the stages names like validate, plan, apply. Inside the validate, the script, I'm adding the Terraform init, Terraform validate, both the script. Then plan script, Terraform plan, apply script, Terraform apply, auto approve I'm giving. Then there is no need for yes. Yes guys, freshers, please do hands-on. Okay, how do you manage secrets in Terraform? Best practices: environment validate variables. Secrets is very burning thing. Okay, so here is environment variables. Store secrets in environment variables and reference them in a Terraform variable. DB password, then type string, resource, AWS is the resource type, DB instance name, example, password, var variable dot DB password. So yeah, you can use that in the variables.tf your DB password there. But this is not the best practice. Honestly, I have given the best practice, but this is not the best practice. This is the good practice actually, not best. But secret management tool is the best practice. Use tools like HashiCorp Vault or AWS Secret Manager, these two options. Data AWS Secret Manager, secret version, example. Then secret ID. Then DB password is for secret manager. Then resource, AWS DB instance, example, password. Here the password is coming, secret version, everything is calling. Then here is freshers, don't make complication here. When the secrets in Terraform saving is coming, you can say that, yeah, normally I am saving the secrets in the variables.tf file. This is the variable, right? Variables.tf file, especially MySQL or PostgreSQL or RDS, any MySQL database password I'm putting in the variables.tf. But in some project, for more security, I have used also which one, HashiCorp Vault and also AWS Secret Manager. Easy. This is the best practice. How do you upgrade Terraform from version 1.7 to 1.8 or any version? Review upgrade guide. Check the official Terraform upgrade guide for version 1.8. Test in non-prod environment. So always the non-prod environment, you have to see the upgrade first. Apply the upgrade in a non-production environment. Then everything is stable, then you can go to the production. Update configuration files, modify deprecated syntax, everything. Then monitor and documentation. So main thing is that for the freshers, when this word is coming for upgradation in the your interview, just say that I'm doing upgrade first lower environment, then I'm doing upgrade to the production. Just simple. I have that documentation, I am following that. Easy, forget anything else. Then simulation scenario, destroying a single resource. Okay, if the single resource is destroyed, then how to do that? You have 20 servers managed by Terraform, but you want to delete only one. See here, only one you have to delete. How would you do this? Use Terraform destroy with target. So Terraform destroy, okay, then target hyphen target. This is the thing, this is the guy. Then AWS instance dot example, then 0 is coming like this way. 0 actually count how many. If you putting only 0, that means the 1. Okay, so answer is the target. Destroy space hyphen target I'm using. Terraform destroy space hyphen target. The target for only 1. Then this command destroys only the specific resource without affecting others. That means only one without affecting others. That means my other instances are alive. Only one will go. Which one in the bracket? So number 0, number 1, number 2, which one is there? Then simulation scenario using Terraform count feature. You need to create 5 EC2 instances. How would you do that without duplicating code? So use count meta argument. Resource is here. So resource type name, then the count, how many? 5. Then this is coming like this way. We can try it here. We can try. This is interesting, honestly. So let's go back, cd Control L ls. So why should be changes? Main.tf, right? Let's go to the main.tf. Nano, I'm giving nano main.tf. So according to our documentation, this is the army is coming, then count, right? This is the count. Control C. Okay, so this is the army, this is instance type. So under the army I have to do count, and so here my count should be, no, this is not here. I have to, okay, army, yes, army count 5. I'm not making 5, I'm making 2. Okay, so let's see it's working or not. Control O, enter, Control X. Now Terraform plan or validate. Let's see the validate. Same thing, almost. It should be validated first. Below, this is, yes guys, troubleshooting here. The error was which one? Outputs, in the outputs.tf line 3, actually it's not counting this one. So I have watched this one, the cat. So example, after this example I have to make the index. So let's do nano outputs.tf, then example, then bracket asterisk. Yeah, then let's try this way. So Control O, enter. Yes, now validation is done. Now Terraform plan, let's see. So if validation is good, Also plan should be good normally, but just for formality we have to see. Yes, so want to add. Okay, so let's see Terraform plan, that means now apply, right? It's coming. Yes, so it's creating. Still creating. Yeah, so it has created two instances. One, this is our earlier one, and this is new one. So let's go to our EC2 instances. Yes, so one is bastion, and now this one is created now. See, initializing new one. Interesting this is. So this is our earlier one. So this way we have to create the count. This count should be inside. So when you are inserting the count in the main.tf, at the same time you have to change, use uast the problem ls cat output, because if here is not asterisk, then it's not working with the count. So this is the thing. I think guys it will be helpful for you guys. Of course I'm coming another one, very much important one. Next one should be part 20. See you then. Thank you very much.